another bank, another shoe drops. How many more?
Barclays shares sinking some 8% now. Air volumes whole, we're looking at the biggest drop since February 24th. Behind the weakness, Barclays blaming surging costs and deal fees also collapsing, and an administration blunder that led to costly fines. Let's have a look at Barclays' chart. As you can see.
And then the other thing I saw, because of the bank thing, this came from the bank thing, though I mentioned it after the bank thing. You're going to find that people have too much money in there. The trust they have had in the systems of the world is actually going to, it's the working of the Lord. Yours is to say it is marvelous in your eyes because it is for your advantage. You're going to find that the trust in the systems has gone down. Trust in academic papers, anything physical has gone down. So you're going to find people literally, you're going to find that people move but they have so much money in them. Or in their homes, they're going to have money in, why? Because they feel the system has let them down, or this and this and the different things are going to happen.
We start with the troubled global banking sector. European markets have closed down more than 3%, spooked by a major sell-off of shares in the Swiss banking giant Credit Suisse. Coming days after the collapse of the US-based Silicon Valley Bank, it's prompted fears of a full-blown crisis in the sector. So let's look at the damage at the close of the European markets today. While shares in Credit Suisse plunged to a record low, falling 24%. Now that came after its biggest investor said it could not give the bank any more financial help. And the high street bank Barclays fell 8%. The plunge by banking stocks left London's FTSE 100 index down almost 4%, its lowest level this year. Today was the worst performance for the index, which lists the 100 largest companies on the London Stock Exchange since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic.
We have this breaking news as well. Some Bank of America customers say money is missing from their accounts. People are sounding off about this on social media, and this morning we know of at least one person who says their checking account was wiped clean. We've reached out to Bank of America for comment. We are waiting to hear back from the company.
A scary day for some Bank of America customers Wednesday. They checked their accounts and found their money gone.
I missed $1,400 from my account, and they're telling me that there's no way they can help us. You missing money too? There you go.
It was a nationwide issue.
I get a text alert and it says my account is overdrawn.
One customer tweeted their balance of negative $2,000. Most complaints involved the payment transfer service Zelle.
I did see that what was causing my negative balance was the Zelle transfer that I had at one time seen in my account and had received notification. It just disappeared.
I went to see my bank account and then I saw there's $100 less.
All right, well, how safe is your money? Let's talk about it now. Just within the last 2 months, the United States has seen 3 major banks fail. Economists say even more are in hot water right now. And we see that today with PacWest Bank. It's exploring all options after its shares plummeted by more than 50%. Queen City News Chief Business Correspondent Taylor Young tonight joins us live near Uptown. Taylor, is this having any impact on how trusting people are in terms of the whole banking system?
Yeah, Alicia, the last time we saw this much skepticism in the U.S. banking system was back during the 2008 recession. And a recent poll by Gallup shows that nearly 50% of Americans are concerned over the safety of their money in banks right now. Half of Americans say they're concerned over the safety of their money in the bank. Are those concerns warranted?
Yes.
And Taylor, I mean, this really does all come down to trust. So there are several big banks based here in the Charlotte area. What can you let our viewers know about the safety of their funds?
Yeah, Alicia, fortunately for customers of Bank of America and Wells Fargo, banks of that size, their money is considered safe. Economists go as far as saying that these banks are too big to fail. And many of these banks right now are actually seeing an increase of customers following the collapse of those smaller regional banks. Alicia?
All right, Taylor Young.
People are going to have less trust in banks. It's going to be a competition between banks and taxes. Yes. Banks and taxes, banks and taxes, banks and taxes. And I said time has reached where people are going to be moving with like chunks of money.
With increasing bank collapses, and failures around the world, there is a growing distrust over financial institutions among people, especially in the US and Europe. Big banks like Barclays and HSBC have begun downsizing operations, closing many branches as fears of possible collapses take hold after the great banking collapse.
These things are not for you to worry all this. It is for you to know that that is your time to engage deeper in the goodness of the Lord you have received. Glory to God. Prophecies are signs. They are signs, as like how you say, go left, go right, go east, go west, go north. As long as you get into anything by the spirit of prophecy, you prosper. The keys of wealth and riches are handed to you. Glory to God. They are handed to you. The issue after I have finished, what will you do with what you have heard?
With all esteemed privilege, honor, glory, we celebrate the distinct prophet of the Most High God, Prophet Drucilla Mildred.